This is the wireless light switch. I'm going to show you how to install. It has the load lines, the ground, and the neutral line. Very simple to hook up. So first thing we're going to do is we went ahead and turned off power to the light switch at the circuit breaker. And you always want to double check, make sure you did that. So you're going to take the faceplate off. Usually these are 2 flathead screws. You're going to pull this out. The 2 wires going into the light switch, these are going to be your load wires, the L1 and the L. And you can see here where they're tied in. This here white one is going to be your neutral, and this uncoated one is going to be your ground. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to use these right here are set screws. They clamp down onto the wire that's in here. There's different styles of different light switches, but first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the load wires. Loosen up these screws. This is a little bit of an older light switch, so I'm going to take them out all the way. Even this number 1 screwdriver was too big, and you don't want to strip these out. These are the only ones you got, so I went and got a smaller screwdriver which fits better. Alright, so I'm going to stick this first one in. Stick the second one in. Okay, so now I'm going to hook up my neutral. So I'm going to undo this wire nut here. And what I went ahead and did is got me some spare wire to use. I'm going to go ahead and connect these 2 together. So the wire nut just screws on like a nut, and it screws them together and keeps them tight against each other. Okay, so that's in. Okay, so I got this into the neutral one. Screw the screw in. Make sure everything's tight. It'll be alright not to screw in the ground if you have all your grounds all together. So what we're going to do is I'm slightly bending these, and I'm going to do a test and flip the breaker. Okay, so I have the phone ready to go to set up, and I have made sure that I am on the 2.5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network and not the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network. So I'm going to use the app that we downloaded. Add devices. Wall switch. So it says we need to finish the network configuration. Click on the Wi-Fi. Okay. Gonna enter the Wi-Fi password. Okay, so the device is connecting, it says. Okay, recognize a signal, letting us know it's connecting. Okay, it says switch panel. On, off. Now we gotta put it into the wall and we gotta screw everything in. So now what we have to do is, and again with the power on, you want to make sure you never touch these wires at all. So we're gonna go turn off the circuit breaker, we're gonna come back and we're gonna stuff everything in. So I'm gonna pull this back out a little bit. We need to detach the faceplate. And what we're going to do here is use our flathead screwdriver and gently pry up. So now our base plate is ready to screw back in. So we're going to take our original 2 long screws that came out of the light switch. We're going to use those to screw this in. This bracket right here is real flimsy. If you see, if I'm screwing in, you can see it bending and going tighter. So you really don't have a stopping plate to tell you not to go too far. So in order to keep from cracking this, you just want to pay attention right there. Okay, so now you want to just bend gently these wires. You won't hurt anything. You're going to shove them in there. I'm going to show your light switch in there. So using the screwdriver, I'm able to gently push those bottom pieces in. Now you can see these top ones here need to go in as well. They're having just a little trouble lining up and just snapping into place. So I'm trying to use a small screwdriver just to Here we go. That's the bracket. And it has a little faceplate sticker for the glass. And that's how you install it.